time to see just what's going on with that gate up there. Show the SID. For this, you need all 150 standard class chips, and we happen to have them. So, in we go. That statue. Yikes. What is it? I'm not sure, but the moment I stood before the statue, my soul began to quiver. It's working. What's wrong? I hear a voice. I don't hear it. You feel, just as I, fond of battle. The sinister, blood-stained dark soul. That voice. It's speaking directly to my soul. The time has come. The time to awake. What's happening? I don't think Megaman was supposed to say that first bit there. Yikes! No way! Your dark soul is seeking battle. Wrong you are there, Base. It calls to me. I am here to fulfill your battle lust. Your hateful soul resonated with mine. See, you got the right "your" twice there. There's no excuse. The voice of your soul stirred me from long slumber. Huh? I'm not seeking battle. I shall fight, as my soul desires. Lan, here he comes. Gulp, we're trapped. We'll just have to fight our way out. Here goes nothing. Battle routine set. Execute. Bearer of the mighty dark soul. Fight! Well, we all knew it was coming sooner or later. It's time to fight Base. This fight is a fairly tricky one, so forgive me if I go a bit quiet during it. It's definitely concentration time. Alright. The thing about Base is his attacks come hard and fast. He hits very powerfully. He also has a really weird sort of movement that makes it kind of tricky to hit him. You cannot hit him while he's in the midst of moving. The good news is, if you do hit him, it's fairly easy to knock him out of some of his attacks. Also notable, he no longer has life aura, so you don't have to worry about getting through a barrier first. Okay, so I want to eat through as many of these chips as I can to start with. So we're going to go Fire Soul, even though we're not really going to use it that much. And then we're going to get rid of some swords. Alright. Still nothing particularly great here, but we can speed things up a bit. That at least is something. Okay, he's getting ready to use his airburst again. That attack worries me just because of the sheer random nature of it. I'm afraid I don't think I can hold out for the last bit of Air Hockey 3. But hey, that did some good damage anyway. Let's see, we do not quite have enough for Pile Driver just yet. Let's be ready with this for now. Gotta be ready to move. He is about to attack the square I'm standing on. Do I go Search Soul or just flat out Invis? Tempting as Search Soul is, I think Invis is the right answer here. Okay, he's about to attack the square I'm on again. We have a Pile Driver at the ready, if I can just hit with this. This should do it. Okay, Base is down. Now, I'm going to keep a save state for this fight because there were some things that he can do that I didn't get to show. But basically, if you can handle him that way, that's exactly what you want to do. Keep him from using his most devastating attacks, go stealthy as often as you can, don't feel bad about it. Base is a pain. But with that, we have his chip, Base X. Hehehe. Your Dark Soul has given me a clue how to boost my power. Boost your power? I shall immerse myself in even deeper darkness to obtain further power. Absolute power that is invincible. You're gonna get even more powerful? Hehehe. To even darker depths. Well, wait! Even darker depths. I shall become even more powerful. I wonder if we'll be strong enough to deal with him. We've stirred up a hornet's nest. Yep. And, well, that's the rather anticlimactic end of the base scenario. Anyway, we have his chip now. Base. Buster Rake half enemy area. So, we'll be displaying this in a moment. Also notice that red tint. Yep, it's a Giga class chip. So, back in a moment. Okay, so time to demonstrate the base chip. The description on this one is a bit of a misnomer. Buster Rake half enemy area. That's really not what it does at all. Once summoned, Base hovers in place and uses his airburst. I wouldn't exactly call that Buster Rake half enemy area, it hits all panels multiple times. So yeah, Base is, as usual, a pretty powerful summon. Thankfully he does not count as an evil chip, so you can call him no problems. But of course, since he's a Giga Chip, that means there's an alternate version over on Blue Moon. So here we are at the tail end of the base fight on Blue Moon. So I'll just finish this up. And our prize for defeating Base over on Blue Moon is... Base Anli? Yay, English translations. I think the Japanese name of the chip is Forte Another, so the only thing I can maybe guess for this one is Base Anomaly? Anyway, we've seen this, so we can skip it. And we'll have a look at this chip. A ring that hits 4 times. This one at least is a lot more accurate than the description of the regular base chip. So, time to display this one. Right then, Base Anomaly, let's go! This chip utilizes another of Base's attacks, Hell's Rolling Wheel. It sends out 4 wheels, and they have a bit of veering power to them, so they can actually hit more targets than you'd think. We actually did see him use this attack, I think, just slightly during the base fight. We'll see it in more detail momentarily. Alright, so I've tried to put together a bit of a Stealth Happy folder to try and show more of what Base can do. I kept flinching him out of attacks last time. You're gonna see why. Alright. First thing Base will usually do is go for his Buster Rake or his Airburst. I think I've seen it called both. It's terrifyingly random. Then he'll zoom in to do a single longsword slash. Next comes Hell's Rolling Wheel. This is the easiest one to dodge. One wheel goes above and one goes below. If you stay in the center of your front column, they'll just harmlessly go around you. However, if you go back at all, they'll veer and hit you, so be cautious of that. Let's see here. Yeah, proof of concept there. The triple slash is a bit worrisome as well. The second part of it is actually a wide sword, so it's a little harder to dodge that. The last thing that you saw him do was his Earth Shatter, or Earth Breaker. I think I've seen it called that, I'm not really sure. But he'll zoom to the center part of your front column, unleash a huge burst of energy, and he'll break your 2 back columns. So this is a fight that if you feel like you can get away with it in the Navi-Cust, you might want to pack whichever of the shoes programs it is that keeps you safe from going over pits. It's either air shoes or float shoes. I always get those 2 mixed up. One is that it lets you safely traverse pits, the other keeps you safe from negative panels like Swamp. But the one that keeps you safe from pits, you may actually want it for this fight. But anyway, that's pretty much everything Base can do. He's a force to be reckoned with. So with that, we're going to come back to the title screen real quick to show Standard Complete. Another finishing icon, very nice. So the next thing we're going to be tackling are the 3 Guardians of the Evil Chips. Why didn't I just go ahead and do that now? They actually don't appear until you've left the net and come all the way back to Undernet 5. And hey, it was kind of nice to let Base have his day in the sun, let him be his own thing. So with that, that's where we're going to call it for now. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.